What's up guys, I'm Rob Shaw and welcome to Raising Reef. In this video we're going to be unboxing, installing and reviewing the jumpguard aquarium cover by D&D Solutions. This is a universal cut to fit mesh guard system to prevent your fish from jumping from your aquarium. They're available in a few different sizes to suit your aquarium's dimensions. I've ordered the 75cm by 75cm because my tank is 60cm by 50. So let's find out what you get in the box. So what you should find inside the pack is 4 aluminium frame sections, 4 plastic corners, 2 plastic handles, 1 length of rubber spline, 1 sheet of clear mesh, 1 spline roller tool and an instruction manual. The recommended tools you will require for assembly is a hacksaw, a sharp knife, a pair of scissors and tape and marking pen. Measure and cut frame to fit. Measure the aquarium length from the inside of the glass to the inside of the glass. Take 41mm off this measurement to allow for the width of the 2 corners. Repeat with width dimension, allowing for any requirements to avoid light brackets or wires. Mark and cut straight across the frame section. If you're using a hacksaw to cut, wrap some tape around where the area you intend to cut, making it easier to see your cutting marks and reduce any scratches on the frame. Assemble the frame and corners. The plastic corners push into the end of the aluminium section. You may need to push fairly hard to get the corner to slide all the way. Once you have the frame assembled, you can try it on the top of the aquarium and see if it fits within the dimensions of the glass. In addition to the jumpguard aquarium cover, I purchased an accessory pack called the jumpguard multi-cutout set. This gives you a few different options in order to work your way around any light brackets or other obstructions that may be preventing the guard from sitting within the dimensions of the aquarium. You just need to choose which bracket or pieces are going to best suit your needs. The 2 smallest sections in this pack were just the right size for me to fit around my light bracket, which is the only obstruction I have to fitting the jump guard. Fitting the mesh spline. Lay the mesh flat over the finished frame with the spline channel facing upwards. If you wish to use the 2 handles supplied, I didn't use those so I didn't add them, but you can position those into the groove in the aluminium section before the mesh so that they are on the upper side of the frame when finished. Start in one corner of the long side, line up the squares on the mesh with the spline channel and by hand from one corner push the spline into the channel for about 10 centimeters with your finger. Then using the concave end of the spline roller, push down and roll forwards whilst keeping the mesh pulled tight with a gentle tension but not too tight. Check that the mesh is still square with the frame and not gathered anywhere. If not happy, pull out the spline and start again. When happy, give the spline a firm roll along the length to ensure the spline is fully seated. Move to the opposite side and repeat as above. keeping the mesh loosely tensioned against the first side, but not too tight, as the mesh will tighten itself as the spline is rolled in. Repeat for the 2 remaining sides. Before cutting off any of the excess mesh or spline, check you are happy with the fit. Finish and tension of the mesh. Then trim with a sharp knife or scissors. So with the aquarium jump guard all finished, you'll have something that looks a bit like this. If you've opted for the cutout set or the additional corners that you can buy, you can create a cutout that will allow you to go around your bracket. The other alternative to that would just be to shorten the guard so it misses the bracket altogether. The potential problem with this is that there may be a small gap at the back of the guard, which may potentially allow a fish to jump out. If you have any wires that you need to exit out of the aquarium, then you can remove this little plastic corner, which will allow you enough space to feed the wires out at the corner of the aquarium. Other than that, it has a small lip. You can see that there. It has a small lip which sits along each edge of the top of the glass, and it's extremely low profile. Like so. I'm extremely happy with the way this looks on the top of my aquarium. It doesn't poke out too far, it doesn't really distract from the overall look of the aquarium. I know it would be much nicer if we could just have our tanks open top, but any fish in your aquarium has the potential to jump out. It's not just wrasses or say firefish that are likely to jump out of your aquarium. Quite often clownfish are known to jump, and many other fish may make a sharp exit out of the top of your aquarium if you don't have a jump guard on. So regardless of what fish you're keeping, I would recommend that this is a must for an open top aquarium. So that about does it for this unboxing, installation and review of the D&D jump guard aquarium cover. I'll put links down in the description for the cover that I showed you in this video and the accessory kit that I used to create the cutout for the light bracket. I'll also add in the other sizes that are available if you wanted to pick up a size that suits your aquarium dimensions. So I hope you enjoyed this review, I hope you learned something, and I hope if you've got an open top aquarium you'll be purchasing one to keep your fish safely inside your aquarium. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Take it easy guys, and I'll see you in the next video.